Good morning. I'm Christine Hollenden, Principal and Founder of Hollenden Marketers and Strategists, bringing you this week's Monday Morning Marketing Moment. Today, we wanted to deliver lessons we learned from Hurricane Harvey. As I'm sure you're all aware, Hurricane Harvey really devastated the Texas Gulf Coast and into Louisiana. We learned some lessons along the way that we thought we would share with you for yourself personally as well as for your business. Number one was be prepared. We all thought we were prepared. People told us prepare for flooding, but no one told us to be prepared for 21 trillion gallons of water being dumped on the city in a couple of days. We realized the need for more thorough checklists and processes, both personally and professionally. You may not have hurricanes, but you may have tornadoes, blizzards, earthquakes, or floods in your area. Think about how will you communicate with your team, your clients, your vendors. What's the plan to keep your business running? How will you keep people apprised if the worst happens like it did in Houston? Also, how will you communicate during and after the event? We communicated with texts and emails, gave continuous updates to our clients as well as to my team. Now is a good time to check your insurance as well, both personally and for your business. Only 15% of the people on the Gulf Coast had flood insurance. 15%. Why? Because they were told they didn't need it. Now's the time to check. Add emergency contact information for your employees and your clients during the onboarding process. And it's never too early to get prepared and to start. There was a run on milk, water, batteries before the hurricane hit. Start early and think ahead. After the hurricane, there was still a shortage of water, bleach, and cleaning supplies. Number two is be aware. We were so moved by the emails and the telephone calls that we received from our clients, our business associates, our vendors, and our friends from around the country checking on our welfare. They called to see if we were okay when we were more worried about meeting their deadlines and delivering what we had promised to them. And we were more worried about them and their businesses. But that was near and dear to our hearts. While at the same time, we received numerous solicitation calls. I would ask, do you know where we're located? And they said, sure, in Houston, Texas. Then I would say, do you have any idea what's going on here? That was not the time for solicitation. That was the time for those people to say, I know we've talked about doing business together. I wanted to call and see if you were okay. That would have solidified the relationship. 3, be giving. Recovery will be a marathon along the Texas Gulf Coast, not a sprint. Get your team involved in your local community, your food bank, pet adoption, hold a blood drive, clean up a community park. Do something for your own community. People and organizations across the country are lending a hand in the Texas Gulf Coast. Austin, Pets Alive, got a crew here to Houston to help all the homeless animals that have been abandoned during the flood. St. Luke's on the lake in Austin, Texas, they've adopted families to help long term. A teacher from Pennsylvania had their class adopt a classroom here and helping them with supplies, clothes, and letters of support. You can do something very specifically. If you want to help, we published a list of the Texas communities impacted by Hurricane Harvey. We'll add organizations, churches, local groups along the way so that you can reach out to those communities specifically. And finally, be thankful and grateful. It was amazing to us how many people that were rescued or waded out from floodwaters losing everything they owned, turned to their rescuers, turned to their friends, and said, "Thank you. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for the friends and the things that I have when they had nothing." Turn around to those around you, to your family, your friends, your clients, and say thank you. Be grateful for what you have. With that, we are very grateful for you watching us and for letting Hollenden into your lives. We hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you.